Hi, hola, welcome to Alfa Dime. So this is the look we're going to be doing today. It's going to be me teaching you guys how to do a cut crease slash halo. So if you want to see how to do this look, please stay tuned. Alright, so my face is all set. I did already foundation. I did primer, which I used the Younique primer, the Touch Glorious mattifying primer, and then the foundation I used was the stick foundation in the color khaki, and under my eyes I used the concealer in the color satin, and I'm also going to be using it over my lid because, as you can see, we're gonna do a real halo, since I noticed I haven't taught you guys how to do that. And for my eyebrows, I did the usual Maybelline gel sculpt, which is like a little spoolie for your eyebrow. Absolutely love it, and I will continue to use it. Okay, so we're gonna continue using the Nala palette that I used last week, and now we're gonna recreate this look right here because we're doing fall looks slash like Halloween themed looks that you guys can do either for parties or for whatever, you know, just for the fall season. So this is how I got started. I used my usual brush that I use, it's a thinner brush, and I used the color Lioness, which is an orange. And with the halo, what you do is that you put the dark color on the inner and on the outer corner, and then you leave the middle space as empty as you can. You don't absolutely have to, but it would just make your life a lot easier if you do it that way. You do the outer V and the inner. And I just connected like a little bit in my inner cut there. I think actually they call it a cut crease, but I might have to look that up. But I know for sure it's a halo because it's in the middle. So you basically deepen it as much as you want it to be. I'm just looking away because I have my mirror like right ahead in this direction. So I want to make sure that it looks right, because when you look directly at the camera, like I look like a different shade. So I like to make sure that in real life I look the same. And to soften up the lines up here, you just use the side that has no product at all, or you can use another clean brush. And that just helps me clean up a little bit. So we're gonna, excuse me, before I start with the halo, I'm gonna use a thin brush, and I'm gonna use the color Romantic, which is like a burnt yellow, and I just put it over on my brow bone. And as you can see, it doesn't show as much because it's supposed to look almost like a sunset. Or that's the look that I'm going for, at least. And you don't want it like all the way in the inner, you just want it on the brow bone, like I said. Okay, so there we go. Now let's move on to the halo itself. So I'm going to take the concealer. It has its own wand, and I just dab it just a bit in the middle there because I don't need a lot. And then I use a cream brush, and then I just like dab and like keep it in like this middle section here. You want it to like blend a little bit with the sides. Now with a different brush, I'm gonna use the color Charm, which is like an orange, but with sparkle. And for this eye, I did it backwards, so that's why I'm doing it right on this eye. So I'm adding this like orangey, like bronze color. And then on top of that, I'm gonna put the actual like sparkle color that I want. And if you see sparkles on my face, it's because I set my sponge in a spot that I had cleaned off on my cleaning mat. I had laid it there, and that's not what I wanted. Okay, now we'll add the sparkle. Even though it has sparkle, but this is the initial look that I wanted with just this sparkle, but this sparkle doesn't have like a color. It's more like a loose glitter. That's how you do it. And then with your brush that you used before, you're just gonna try to like blend it out so that the colors don't look harsh on each other. There you go. Now with a pencil brush, you're gonna use the same orange color, which is called Lioness. And you're just gonna do your lower lid. And I gotta clean off my outer V here. So I'm gonna use a little bit of setting spray on my edged brush. And all you do is use it wedged up and clean. And if it makes a mess a little bit like that, you just use your sponge and you blend it like that. So that's how you do that. And let me touch that up again, my lower lid. And to make the eye a little bit more dramatic, I used a black liner and I put it on my waterline. Like that. Okay, and now I think we can move from the eyes and to our actual face. So let's do some contouring. We're gonna use our Nyx Wonder stick. Because you guys know, after I used it, I fell in love and I just can't imagine my life without it. So now I use it for everything. And I'm just outlining my nose. You can outline it any way that you like. There's very different ways. I should definitely do a video on that because I feel like it would benefit a lot of people who are into contouring. And I use a damp sponge because, like I told you guys, with cream products I would prefer to use a Now for my nose, I'll use, or for highlighting, I'll use the other side of the Nyx stick. Oh, I forgot. And I took a little bit on this brush and I put it on over the yellow and under my brow. Now let's blend out the highlighter. And I just rub it like a little bit, only because I don't want the marks to stay indented as to where I drew. And now for blush, we're gonna do the Kylie We're Going Shopping, because to me this one's more of a fall color. So we're gonna dab in here with a small blush brush, and you just do it slightly and upward, and you just dab, dab, dab. And let me just deepen this outer side a little bit more. There we go. Now we can set our face, and then we'll do some mascara. I use the MAC Fix It. And while I let that dry, I want to use the Twisted Mascara by Younique. And I'm gonna start off by using the bigger side of this mascara, because you guys know, because I've used this one before, that this one has two brushes in it. We're gonna go in with the smaller one, just right on the top. I think I got a little bit on my lid. Let's see. Because that one I can't scrape it off and then, you know, go ahead. And then for lips, we're gonna use the Kylie lip kit in the color Dirty Peach. And I'm gonna outline my lips with the same color lip liner. And the color. And I just, you know, blend it in as much as I could. And there we go. That is the final fall look that I was going for. I hope you guys like it. And basically, to finalize the video, I want to read you guys a quote. It says, let me click it again. It says, where did it go? Oh, it says, there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it. And that's by Amanda Gorman. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys liked this look and enjoyed me teaching you how to do a cut crease / halo. If you guys have any suggestions, please feel free to give me suggestions, because sometimes I feel a little bit lost as to what I want to do next. So if I hear it from you guys, I would love to do what you guys want to see. So as always, thank you so much for tuning in this Friday, and I can't wait to see you next time.